Hey Stuart, Craig here. Alright, so when you fire up LiveWire, you're going to have a setup tab. And in here you can specify some configuration details. And the key is to set the context to the site archetype, which is A24X0X1. This is really never changes. It could be hard-coded. And then the service URL is going to be a URL where we're going to run the service. Now this can be anywhere. It can be on the site, but a01.carbon.itrium.com /itrium reference, and here is the URL. Now I'm going to put this in the task as well on the site, so you can copy and paste it from there if you need to. Then the source file, I've got like a work area where I generate my Boks output to. So this is going to be the location of that file, so you can browse and go find it on your system, whatever you need there. So in this case, I'm selecting that, and then where do you want to generate your output from the service? The output does not go directly on the site at this point in time, so it'll create a JSP copy on your local file system and just have a work directory where you're going to put that stuff. The actions to JSP is really the main action you're going to use to produce a JSP file, but I'm actually working on an Itrium HTML version that will generate a working copy of static HTML that you can use for development on a local system, and I'd like to get that flushed out and working with you so you can actually work on a site, a local copy, without having to go back and forth to a real site and then go back and produce a JSP and upload your CSS file to go with it. Last thing, if you're going to use Itrium HTML, then you need to point it to a domain. So just like in our previous video, I generated a sample site. So if I put in sample for the domain, it's going to go out to sample.ao1.carbon.itrium.com, and it's going to use the HTML or content that's in that site to fill in the blanks in the HTML that we're producing here. Okay, so anyway, that's basics for LiveWire. Once you set up the configuration, click Save, and then you clicking the Do It button at any time will go out and run LiveWire and produce a file. So you can see in this case I'm producing almost an HTML copy with real HTML. I go back to Setup and I change it to JSP and click Save and come back and rerun it. It'll produce an Itrium JSP with Itrium JSP tags. Okay, let me know what you think about that, and we'll keep moving forward. Thanks.